Okay. Have to hold this. I don't got no MagSafe yet. But the benefit of a Tesla is you don't have to fucking drive. So, it truly is one of the most awkward things. I think I'd have an easier time going up to like 50 women in a row asking for their number than recording like a video by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's truly, it's awkward. It is. I guess it's just a skill you gotta learn, bro. Just a skill you gotta learn. Good. I don't really know the purpose of this video, but I mean, I gotta put these tools to use. I guess I'd say my biggest influence is, I don't know. I mean, I love the daily reps guy right now. That guy's sweet, man. 20 minutes a day. He goes hard. He's been doing it for, I think, a year now, maybe over, slightly under. And he always has a cool little message at the end. I think that's fire stuff. And he's just, he's just a dad, bro. He's just chilling. He don't do nothing crazy. And then another guy I really respect is Luke Proof. That guy's a demon, bro. He's 18, maybe 19 now, I don't know. But he's like big as fuck, bro. He's swole. He's like an 18-year-old, he's jacked. And he literally just does the dumbest stuff ever that is like hard, right? But he just locks in. I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where I've spent, 30, 40 hours straight doing something. So I respect that. That's grit I don't think I have ever done. I don't want to say have because, well, I don't think I've ever tried. So, I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to like studying studying, work, stuff of that nature, I've done it, in periods, like calculus, 5 hours straight, whatever it is, but I've never sat down, from 8 a.m. to fucking 1 p.m., no breaks, nothing. I've never raw dogged, I don't think, anything in my life like that, unless I enjoyed it. So, but then that doesn't count, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I played a game for 15 hours straight. I don't think that counts though, you know what I mean? So I'm curious as to if that boy Luke has, like, told himself to enjoy whatever process he's doing, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I'm kind of yapping. It's currently 1:33 a.m. and I fell asleep for like 30 minutes at 12:45. I knew I had to go to the gym, but I was kind of tired. And I got comfortable in my bed, and then my cat laid on me, so it's like, who blames me, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, at least we're still going right now. It's leg day too. No one likes to do leg day. Some days you're more motivated than others, but I think you bring this up a year ago, I'm not going. I think the most important thing is you don't lie to yourself. I told myself, like, I want to say 2 months ago, that I wouldn't miss a day until sometime next year, and I've stuck true to it. Now, don't get me wrong, maybe 3 times and then a rest, 3 days and then rest might be too much, but I've done it for 3 months, 2 months now, and I think I've only missed 1 day, and that was because of like a valid reason. It wasn't no bullshit. And also, when I was on vacation, I did slack, but I still went to the gym. I never went to the gym on vacation. So those are my 2 excuses. Just to be real with myself here. Could have definitely did better at the gym. I think the biggest thing I suck at right now in life is waking up on time. I just can't lie. I struggle so bad at keeping true to that. That's the one thing. gun to the back of my head, man. It's like, oh, I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. and then it's fucking noon or 1. I'm like, all right, well, I don't know. I think the goal for what I'll do going forward is probably a mix of what Luke Proof does, what this other guy, let me see if I can find him while I drive. Don't ban me, Twitch. Yeah. Let's see, Mike Boyd? No, Mike Boyd. Boom, found him. Mike Boyd, this guy right here. He's good stuff. Let me see if he still makes content. He might not. 2 months ago, and then 4 months ago, and then a year ago. So, he don't make as much YouTube anymore. Yeah, that guy I respect. I think I find so much joy in just learning stuff. I think experiencing new things is one of the best things in life. And when you get good at something, like if you can pick it up fast, oh my God, it's the best feeling in the world. And I think that's why I'm so committed to the gym, because I know how long of a process this will take if I continue down the path naturally, which I will be doing. If I were to take steroids, then I think I'm fairly confident that I wouldn't enjoy, or I wouldn't have as much gratitude as the end result. I mean, my whole life, bro, I essentially cheated in everything in terms of games. I didn't really have to cheat too much in school. Not towards college, at least. Not until college, at least. Anyways, I mean, you name the game, dude. I'm telling you, I was on Black Ops 2 with the damn RGH at like 10, 11 years old. I was buying KVs. I had the Jiggy mod menus. I was on zombies cheating, man. That's not even the start, man. You started like GTA 4. I remember skipping school, asking my mom to skip school. I'd be playing GTA 4 and I'd be cheating, doing cheat codes in story mode. And then, getting unlimited money. Saints Row, I'd be cheating. There was just like such joy to cheat, have everything, and then like flash it, you know what I mean? Like show all your friends. But then, lo and behold, you get bored of the game. Like you complete it so fast, you get bored of it. I did that shit on Pokemon. Oh my God. I could talk about this all day. Truly good times. Pokemon Action Replay. Get on like Pokemon Platinum. You spawn in the wrong Pokemon and you just get an Arceus. I had like unlimited Arceuses. That'd be shiny, level 100. Had unlimited rare candies. I remember typing each individual code for like hours and hours. I literally had it written out at like 8 years old, 9 years old, however old I was. And I probably bought like damn near 10 Action Replays because they break so much. Like, I swear, a little bit of dust would get in there and it just collapse. They was scamming, but it was fun. And, I mean, that's carried with me throughout life. I enjoy the fastest process there. And if I don't have it instantly, it's a bit annoying, you know what I mean? And with everything happening, I mean, the fastest dopamine, you scroll, you lay in bed, if you don't have it right there, like, then you have nothing, essentially, is what it feels like nowadays, because everything you want is at the tip of your fingertips, literally. I mean, if you're horny, you want to watch porn, boom. If you're lonely, you can talk to AI if you wanted to. Like, you can do everything by yourself now, and there's no need for like a tiresome journey. And I think throughout all of human history, that's essentially what purpose is. Like, you have to stay disciplined and motivated to find that purpose, I guess. I don't know, I'm kind of yapping. like saying big words. I don't think they're making much sense, but I think you get the gist of it. I think there's truly something special about showing up every single day and watching your body change. And that is why I will never take steroids, because I'll keep that light on. Probably dark as hell. I'll never take steroids. Never. You can quote me on that. Unless, I have to. But, all right, hold on. Let me back it up. I'll never take steroids at this age, like 20, 30. When I'm like 45, 50, I think there is a reasonable reason to take steroids because your testosterone naturally plummets. But I will never, take TRT at this age. I would never take anything of such substances, I suppose. Just because of the repercussions, not even physically, like, don't even get me started. You're going to have a potential lifelong host of issues. You could have liver problems, you could have a heart attack, you could inject too much, you could have insane acne, you could have sleep deprivation, you could screw up your hormones permanently, you could never be fertile again, you could screw balls up. Like, obviously there's all those issues, right? But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about mentally. I think it'll really ruin the game for me, man. Because if I get on steroids at this age and I achieve what I want, which is, a sick ass physique, I don't think I'll ever get off, number one. So I'll rinse myself with money, however much that is. And then I will also, I think, develop severe body dysmorphia, which I'd rather not have. There's joy in every month seeing an update. I don't notice anything day to day. Like, I really don't. Some days I'll just randomly look in the mirror and I'll be like, I don't think I ever had those striations in my shoulder. It's pretty sick. And then it pops up, it accumulates. And then over time, 6 months later, you're like, sweet, I didn't have this half a year ago. And if you do steroids, you're going to see the results instantly, man. You'll see it in 2 to 6 weeks. And it'll be like 2-3 times as fast, 4 or 5 times as fast, depending, if you're a hyper responder, 10 times as fast, whatever it may be. And if I'm seeing results that, it's like euphoria, it's like I'm on drugs. If I'm seeing results like that, I'm never going to stop. And I'm fully aware of that. So I'm not going to take that risk. There's just no way. I don't want to be that person that's like trapped, doing steroids. Why put your body? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of procrastinating right now because I really don't feel like getting in this gym. But yeah, I think my content will be a mix of Luke Proof, Mike Boyd, and Sam Solik. I enjoy Sam a lot, honestly. I don't even watch him that much, but from the stuff that I have seen, I don't know, I love that guy. I get why people love him. He's just real as it gets, man. At least from what I've seen. He really just sits and talks 30, 40 minutes and smashes it. So I want to work on that. I want to become someone that that can make an impact, you know what I mean, on someone, whether it be helping someone go to the gym or helping someone change their outlook on what be a negative perspective or whatever it may be. Oh, and Joe Bartolozzi. I enjoy that guy's philosophies. I think he's a bit, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about his content itself, but I think as a person, he's a good guy. I can respect him a lot. So I definitely take a lot of inspiration from him right now. And I mean, I be catching myself watching him, but sometimes I'm like, why the hell am I watching this shit? And it's like, he's cool. He's cool. in the philosophy. I feel like sweet, it's cool videos. He's definitely opened my mind a little bit. I feel like he can be a little negative sometimes, though. That being said, I ain't perfect either. I be negative Nancy sometimes. So hopefully we can achieve those. The first one, I'm trying to cut out filler words. I think when it comes to my friends and online rhetoric and speech, when I'm in the game or something, I don't think I'm going to count that too much, because I feel like it's extremely comedic when you don't really think before you speak. If you just yap, dude, I can yap all day, all night, speak gibberish you ain't never heard before. You know what I mean? And Canadian geese flying at this hour? Yeah, I feel like I can just yap all day and it don't matter. So when it pertains to real speech with humans that are like 60, 50, unks, I want to have a demeanor that can come across as a lot more mature, I guess. I'm only 21, believe it or not, almost 22, so it's no rush. I feel like I need to lock in, dude. I'm trying to get that masculine appeal. There's no real reason. I just think it's like probably the most respectable out there, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't I want to be looked up at? You know what I mean? I think it's different though when you're with a group of friends. I don't really care as much. You think whatever you want. At the end of the day, I'm still me. It's just, it depends on the tone and the mood, And that's what I'll try to find balance in. So the first thing would be lack of filler words. I don't think I'm as bad as some people. See, said right there. But, a lot of my friends will say, boom, bro, gang, bro. Like, I was on the phone with my friend the other day. I swear to God, I counted 50 times he said bro in one phone call. It wasn't even 30 minutes long. It was probably 15 minutes long. It was the funniest thing ever in my life. I was sitting here, friend in the other seat. We're just dying. Like, I had my finger out. I was like, bro, gang. You're not going to believe. Bro, I swear to God. Bro, my girl's tweaking. Bro, gang. I was dying. So, yeah. Fluent speech is fire. Succinct speech is the best. So I guess lack of filler words, increased vocabulary in the English language. I would definitely like to learn big words, and I think this will help a lot with my path to growing if I continue to record these videos, because I will probably do a little bit of research beforehand in regards to what I want to talk about, or I'll raw dog it like I'm doing right now. But if I do the research, I could find a word or whatever it may be and then speak upon that, and then I'll remember that. A lot of times I'll learn something, it'll be sick as hell, and I'll forget it 10 minutes later because, well, I scroll all day and then, I find something cool. 1 minute worth of cool content in the last 3 hours that I scrolled. And I want to remember the 1 minute, and guess what? I don't remember it because I just kept scrolling. I'm trying to find purpose right now. I'm not sure what to do. I'm rather bored, I guess you could say. I kind of I do whatever. There'll be moments in life where I have drive because there's something to do. You know what I mean? But there's nothing that drives me every single day. You know what I mean? So right now all I got is the gym that I'm locked in on, and my skincare routine. I'm locked as fuck on that. I try to stay pretty healthy. So that's my main hobby would be health for the most part. But there's no business. There's no more school. Graduated that. There's no 9 to 5. I got pretty lucky making the money I did at the age I did. So it's I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm bored. But let's get to this gym. I might record a few sets. It's pretty late out, so I doubt anyone's here. And we can use this bad boy first day. I'm not gonna lie, this mic is sweet, dude. I love this. I mean, it's literally just a little magnet. Like, it's only 99 bucks. Isn't that crazy? Not gonna lie, I'm an idiot. I forgot my tripod, but okay. This is what we're doing first. The back extensions, whatever these are called. I used to call them Nordics, but I don't think they're called Nordics. I low-key have lower back pain sometimes, and from all the brain rotting I've done, this is what I've seen to be one of the most goated exercises that hit your lower back. And I seen some other day that said you should use before you work out your legs. So why not? It gives me a reason to do them, and I mean, this is a good time too as well. So I don't know. I'm just gonna spam my weight, just weighted ones or non-weighted ones, body weights. Bro, I'm a bot. Hold on. My trunk is left open. Son of a bitch, something's stuck in there. I have a vivid memory of me going to the gym around 13 years old, fresh out of high school class, and I went to my girlfriend's house at the time. We get into an argument. I'm like, dude, I'm going to the gym. Like, I don't know what your issue is. And I left the beats that I had at her house. And I just remember like asking to get them back before I continued to walk to the gym. She's like, no, I'm not giving you them. And I'm like, bro, I was pissed as hell. And I remember getting to the gym, working out, just mad as shit because I had to listen to like fucking Katy Perry or whoever was in the LA Fitness gym. And I was pretty new to the gym at the time, so it's like, you know, at 13, I'm trying to lock in on my fucking whatever it was at that time. We're good. Yeah. And nowadays, I forget my AirPods all the time. And I don't even like second guess it really. I'm like, oh, okay. But there's still music that plays at the gym. And I low-key wish there'd be no music sometimes, just thoughts. Because there's never really a moment where you think to yourself anymore. At least that's how it is with me. There's never really a wind down period. I mean, that's by design. Tech companies, and I fall for it, unfortunately. But like, I literally catch myself using my phone while I wait for like a match to queue, or like I microwave something for 30 seconds. I'll be using my phone when I go take a piss. I'm like, bro, you got problems, man. Get off this shit. I don't think I'm nearly as bad as I could be, or nearly as bad as other people. But at the end of the day, it's always yourself versus you. So when you look at it from that perspective, there's much to improve on. Anyways, let's finish these reps. I think this is the first machine I can max out the leg extensions. It only goes to, I think, 250, I want to say, 260. And I'm doing 10 for 210 right now. So I think, I could definitely leave the lift one time. But I think this would be the first machine I actually like legitimately full stack in the next coming months. Which is crazy to think about because, dude, it just looks so crazy when you see someone full stack. Like, it just looks mental. What do you mean you're lifting the entire stack? Hello? I will say the fastest improvement I've seen is my legs. Like, it's really crazy how strong they've gotten. I swear they've like doubled in strength, and I've only been training them for a couple months. I'm a bot. I was recording without my mic. Basically, did the leg curls. Did 10 reps for 40 pounds.
with each leg individually, and then I did 50 pounds for 11 reps, which is the PR. And then for the hack squat, I think I did 7 for 240 pounds, which I'm really surprised about. I'm extremely, like, I don't know, not lethargic, but like, you know, not energized right now. I'm pretty tired. It's like 3 a.m. They're not really feel like coming to the gym today, I'm not gonna lie. Or tonight, rather. But when we're here, that's all that matters. You show up, right? So that's cool. Got some Roblox music playing in the background. You can't really hear it anymore. Just turned it off. Yeah, gotta do quad extensions now. So let's run that.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear me fine. Just completed the gym session. Not gonna lie, I was there mad long and I really only did 3 workouts and 2 sets too. Longer than I'd like to be. I usually don't mind like an hour and a half when I'm doing a bunch of shit, but dude, only 6 sets and I was there for like, I swear like an hour plus, bro, or something stupid. I don't even know what I was doing. But it was a good workout, all things considered. I decided not to do calf raises or glute hip thrust, which partially lazy, partially just me like, I don't know, I'm burnt, bro, for real. I know I gotta eat too, but it's really late, so I don't want to eat a whole lot. So I ain't taking it too hard tonight. It is what it is. That's acknowledgement. I know I could do more, but I've decided to choose peace today. So I probably won't be editing these videos, to be honest. I enjoy the raw cut bullcrap. And really all I care about is if just one person has some input to chime in on whatever I say, and I go from there. So hopefully these videos reach someone in the near future. And if you have any advice on, I guess, physique changes or, you know, whatever it may be, let me know in the comments. Why not? I'm all ears. I enjoy the conversations. There we go, me saying gotta break that habit. It'll be raw videos essentially. I'm gonna edit this one. This one's been all over the place. I probably have like 8 videos of me dicking around with this mic and figuring out if you can hear me or whatever it may be. But I do think for the most part they would be pretty clear cut. I'm really excited to see how my body progresses. I really want to look on this next year and be like, dude, that's what I'm fucking talking about. I just got to lock in on my diet. It's the one thing I'm really bad at right now, my diet and my sleep schedule. I do get enough sleep, I would say, but like, dude, I'm getting home at like 4 o'clock today. Like, are we dead serious? It's horrible. And then just a week ago, I was sleeping at 1 a.m., 12 midnight, you know, for vacation. So it's like, it wasn't that bad, but that's on me. That's on me. You know, fault by my own. I get sidetracked. I enjoy life. I dick around. I put off what's important and then wait till the last minute. And, you know, here I am at the gym at 4 a.m. But, you know, at least I got it done. So that's the plus. Yeah, hope y'all have a great night. Peace out. Hopefully everything has been tangible and audible in terms of hearing. So yeah, shit, dude, this is my new path in life. I ain't committed to the games anymore. Farewell, Valorant. Until Radiant.